Welcome to part 1 of how we made a Unimog for the B team, complete with lights. This is the final product that we made. As you can see, it's pretty nifty. It's a lovely matte black. It has a jerry can on the back. It has an aerial. There's plenty of space inside for more than one cat. It's a 6x6 truck, and your cats are going to love it if you decide to make one. So watch on and I'll explain to you exactly how we made it. I used 2 boxes, one a shallow one that's quite long and the other one was just a square one, and I cut the square one down and made a window screen. As you can see here, I left the bottom flap attached because we're going to use that to make the truck nose. I then glued the window screen to the side of the flaps and cut off the excess, and that was what I was left with. Then I used the bottom flap of the window screen to make the nose for the Unimog, and I added a couple of strips of cardboard so you can see, and then I cut out the back, and this is what I was left with. I then cut out the shallow box to attach it to the cab and glued it all together, and this is how it looked before I glued it. And I just made some flaps so I could secure properly, and I glued everything in place, and this was what I was left with. So there's the basic truck shape, and then I decided it was a little bit boring, so we needed a light bar, and so I used a little bit of extra cardboard to make a long narrow box. I just scored the edges so it was easy to bend them, and I glued it in place and added some sides, and that was what I was left with. And then I attached it to the top of the cab. And here's our Unimog with no wheels. Next, for the wheels, I cut out 12 circles, and I cut out strips to go all the way around the circles, and I scored down the length of the strip, and then I cut in to make the little tabs so I could bend the cardboard easily when I was attaching them to the circles. And this is what it looked like under construction. And there's the final wheel, and I repeated that 6 times, and then I attached them to the truck, and here we go. This is what it looks like now. I attached 3 wooden dowels underneath to just give it a little bit more support, and this is what we were left with. I made a quick jerry can for the back because I thought the back looked a bit flat, and there you have it. Join us for part 2, the link's in the description, and thank you so much for watching.